Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Phantom Saberlight here. Um, I kind of had a really funny match right now. But before we get into that, I want to address some things about the last video that I made. Um, I recorded that live. If you enjoy seeing it live instead of seeing the replay, let me know in the comments section below. If you'd like to keep it the way how it is in this video, just let me know. But yeah. And another thing is, Mega Gengar. For those of you who are wondering, why Darkrai outsped my Mega Gengar in the last video, it was because I had a wrong nature on my Mega Gengar. And because of that, it had a much lower speed. I was kind of wondering why that Darkrai outsped me, but I've changed that, so don't worry about that. I am now timid nature, so now I'm max speed. I don't have to worry about any Darkrai's outspeeding me unless they're Choice Scarf, but that's really random. But yeah, that's fixed. Another thing is, I realized that I don't actually have a switch in to Darkrai. What Darkrai likes to do is it likes to use Dark Void, which it puts your opponent's Pokemon to sleep. And I don't have a sleep fodder Pokemon. I don't have anything that I want to go to sleep. So what I did with my one of my Pokemon, I chose Zekrom. And what I did is I got rid of Focus Blast and I put Sleep Talk on it, which works fantastic. I can switch out my Zekrom. The Darkrai goes for the Dark Void. He puts me to sleep. I go for Sleep Talk, and guess what? That Darkrai is gone with any hit that I use. As long as I get Outrage or Bolt Strike, I'm sure it can one-shot a Darkrai. If I get Volt Switch, I can Volt Switch on out of there. And play accordingly. So yeah, that's fantastic. But enough of that. Let's get on with the video. I was battling a guy. His name was Just a Random Nerd. This is an Uber match. Like I said, I'm using the same team as I did last video. And he's using a Baton Pass team. And what that's already, if you guys remember, my Mega Gengar has Taunt on it. So already that makes his team struggle that much more against just one Pokemon out of my team, my Mega Gengar. And another thing is, my Primal Groudon has Roar. And what that does is, let's say an opponent's Pokemon is setting up on me, setting up Calm Minds, raising its special attack, special defense, speed boosts, all that stuff. That's scary. So you want to be able to somehow counteract that. And Roar does that perfectly. What Roar does, it makes your opponent's Pokemon switch out with one of their other Pokemon waiting in the back. So, that worked out fantastically for me in this match. And as you guys will realize, this match was an extremely short match. There are some plays that my opponent could have done much better. But only, like, it really doesn't matter what my opponent did. There was just no hope for him with my team. I'll explain to you what he could have done while we're going through the match, but as of right now, let's get into the battle. So, I'm going to lead off my Mega Gengar right from the start, as he's going to lead off with his Scolipede. That's already going to be a very difficult matchup for him. He's going to set up a substitute. I'm going to go for the Taunt, and guess what? His Scolipede has no attacking moves, as it ends up using Struggle. And what that does, for those of you who don't know, if I taunt you, you can, like I said, you can only use attacking moves. But since the Scolipede had no attacking moves, it couldn't do anything to me. And it couldn't switch out because guess what? Mega Gengar's ability is Shadow Tag, so you're stuck in there with him. So that probably really upset him. He's going to set up Calm Minds with a Sylveon. As I set up the Stealth Rock, he's going to set up another Calm Mind, and I'm going to roar him out. And right here, he forfeits because he sees that it is pointless. Because my team completely counteracts his team. It was amazingly easy match, very funny, I thought. What he could have done differently, as while he was calm minding up with his Sylveon, what he could have done was Baton Pass into his Espeon, predicting the roar. What that would have done is it would have gave him a +1 in special attack, special defense for his Espeon, and since Espeon runs Magic Coat, when I roar, it'll roar my own Pokemon out. It'll bounce back my roar. It really doesn't matter though, simply because I had too many threats to take on Espeon. I had my Mega Gengar, I had Yveltal. There's just no point. So yeah, he finally sees that this match is absolutely pointless as I absolutely destroy him. But other than that, it was a great game by my opponent, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, take care.